The Pit is one of Hypixel's unique game modes and is even considered anarchy by some players. In the description of the game, it is said that it is a hardcore experience and is not recommended for new players. If you don't know what the Pit is or have barely heard about it, let me explain. In a nutshell, you're stuck on an island with over 50 players and have to constantly fight each other until the server closes or your sanity has depleted entirely. So basically, you left click for hours on end with slightly better results as you get along. Wait a minute. Left clicking for hours on end for minimal results? That's right, it's cookie clicker. In fact, every game is cookie clicker. Think about it. In every Hypixel minigame, you are completing the same task over and over again for minimal rewards, and you just keep doing it forever. And this doesn't stop. There's no ending. There isn't a way you win the game unless you max out literally everything possible and there's nothing to work towards anymore. But that is almost impossible in almost all of the games, considering how much work and effort it takes to max out. With this addictive game design, it was no surprise when the Hypixel Pit blew up and thousands of players were playing at once. So the question is, how did a game with so much potential and so much hype die out and be forgotten? It all starts February 26, 2018. Minikloon announces a new prototype game called The Pit, Hypixel's reinvention of kit PvP. As stated before, The Pit received a ton of hype when it was first released, attracting a bunch of YouTubers and a huge player base. With these YouTubers, however, came many exploits, setting a precedent with how the game would be played for the next half-decade. These exploits would range from becoming completely invisible to earning tens of thousands of gold within a matter of seconds. And with these exploits came a ton of bugs. It seems like a good chunk of the forums is just ranting about the bugs or just complaining about the game in general. My favorite post is from this guy who only had one more upgrade to buy before he was done with the game forever, and when he bought it, Hypixel gave him the completely wrong perk from a different page in the shop. It was widely considered and still believed to this day that Hypixel did not care for this game mode and only put work into Skyblock, their most popular game mode, gaining tens of thousands of players per day. This, however, didn't even seem to be the Pit's worst problem. The Hypixel Pit is one of the most cheater-infested games in all of Minecraft. It seems like whenever you turn the corner, there is always somebody out there ready to ruin your dreams of ever getting a high kill streak. It seems as if Hypixel hasn't done much about the situation, as the cheating issue has only gone worse, if anything, in the last few years. Like this dude. Except I'm actually gonna die. Hypixel, please fix your game. Like, I don't get it. Killing for, oh my god, he's b-hopping. Of course, because of course he is. A good amount of the high-level players in the Hypixel Pit actually did not achieve their high prestige as legit as you think. Almost all of the well-known players, even to this day, either abuse exploits or use closet cheats. The main reason this negatively impacts the game is because even though Hypixel has banned a good amount of these players, there are still so many swarming the lobbies using exploits and closet acts to this day. Many people suspect that these players haven't been banned because they either bought ranks or are Pit donators. Because I'll be honest, they aren't hiding their cheats very well, some of them even admitting to it publicly on social media.
Which is really good for gold if you just gotta kind of auto click or right click a bit, just a bit. If I sent this to like Hypixel himself, he wouldn't care.
All these issues stated in this video have been ongoing for the entirety of the Pit's release. These issues tend to make new players feel outmatched and quickly quit the game. With the style of game that the Pit is, there is no reason why this game shouldn't be booming in popularity. However, it seems that the lack of attention by the Hypixel server to the game tends to be the reason why the Pit is stuck at such a small community. And that is how the Pit has wasted 5 years of its great potential.